Hey, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another little watch review. This is basically a part two to an earlier review that I had done. This one's going to be basically wearing of the watch. The first one I kind of just did a little off the cuff, no pun intended, of the watch, but I didn't go over what it actually looks like. But this will be in response to a request I had on the video of they wanted to see what the watch actually looked like on a person. So it's this watch right here, the Avion Eco Drive from Citizen. Give it a chance to focus in. Come on there, awesome camera, do your due justice. There it is. This is what it actually looks like on the watch. Here's the actual watch itself. Once again, it's got a beautiful thick strap with symmetrical stitching down it, a nice clasp with the Citizen logo etched onto it. There. Excellent quality. Basically, you get a lot of good quality with these Citizen watches. So this is the watch once again, and it's got the timer functions on it. Okay. Now here is the watch on the wrist. I have a medium wrist. I don't have a huge girthy wrist or a little tiny dainty wrist. Mine is more of a medium wrist. And this is what it's going to look like on the actual wrist itself. Nice little fit. Let me get a little bit tighter. Let me get one more hole here. But I mean, this leather, it's supple and nice. And it's aged really well. I've had this watch, I'd say maybe a year now. But I kind of rotate my watches, so it's not like a weekly wear. But the leather here, this is actually sustained pretty well and held up through normal wear. And the stitching is still impeccable. So here's what it looks like on your wrist. I'll go ahead and do the other forward-looking camera also for you. Let's see here if this will actually... There it is. That's what it's going to look like on an average male wrist. Let me give you another generalized overview of it. Hope you can see me good. Do it once again, reverse mode, that way I make sure. There's what it looks like on the wrist at a bit of a distance. It's actually a pretty nice looking timepiece right there. And you know, like I said in my other video, they're pretty much aiming towards the World War II nostalgia type personnel. So I hope you enjoyed this review and this more in detail look of what it actually looks like on the wrist. Once again, this is the Avion from Citizen, kind of a homage to the bomber pilot watches of World War II where they would, you know, time things. And of course, I can go in a little bit on this, I guess, since I've got it up. Your seconds hand, if you hit that top indice, that top button, it's like gonna start the motion of the seconds hand. And then hit it again to stop it, and then the bottom one for a sweeping motion to reset it around. Okay, and you've got a continuous 24-hour hand next to the 3 o'clock or 1500 or 15-second position. Down below, you have a continuous seconds hand, which goes all the time, and over here, it's your 60-second hand, your minute counter. So it'll go for a solid hour, basically. Every time the seconds indice, the seconds hand passes 60 seconds, you'll get a minute added up on this one over here, on that one. So those are the three basic inner. It's wow, it's crazy. It's inverted because of the forward-facing camera. But basically, right here, you have a 24-hour time. Then you have this will keep your chronograph, which will be your 60 seconds. Every time the seconds hand sweeps past 60 seconds, that'll go up a minute. And then down here you have a continuous seconds hand, no matter what state it's in. So you see that sweeping. And then if I push the stop on it, I stop it. And then the top one here is going to reset it. So that one starts it. The bottom one actually resets it. So nice sweeping motion around there. And that's it. So that's how it looks on the wrist per request to my other video. Wanted to see how it rides pretty good. It fits pretty good. I have another field watch, which is a little bit smaller than this by Citizen. But I hope you enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, or just enjoy and share. I don't do these for monetization. I just do it out of pure enjoyment of the watches and the like.